Hi, beautiful people. Today we are going to be making this delicious fried rice. You will love this. If you're a foodie, come closer. I'll be showing you how I made this with turkey wings and it came out perfectly. Don't forget to like this video, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more recipes. These are the veggies we'll be using, guys, and we'll be cutting them together. First, I'm going to prepare my turkey wings. I got these turkey wings and I was so happy because these turkey wings come out so well when you use them to cook food, and I love using turkey wings for my fried rice. Now I just want to cut the turkey wings, into smaller parts. Then I washed it properly. After washing it properly, I transferred it to a very clean pot, guys. So I was washing my turkey wings here. Actually, you can use chicken, you can use beef, you can use whatever protein that suits you, but I feel chicken and turkey will be perfect. So these are the things I added to my turkey to prepare it. I added blended pepper, onion and garlic, and that was my chicken powder. This is parsley leaves I was adding, and it gave it a very good flavor. You want to mix this in properly. The pot was small, but we managed. So I tried to mix this in, marinate it for an hour, then you just cook on low heat. You can put this in the fridge, if you have time overnight, but I didn't have time to do that. So I just marinate and cook on low heat. Now we'll come back to our veggies. I'll be cutting my white onion. You can use red onion, but sometimes I notice the red onion maintain its color even after cooking the fried rice, and you don't want the red onion showing in your rice. So I prefer to use the white onion. Cut this to tiny bits. This is the best I could do. So cut this to tiny bits, and white onion take time to fry, so take note of this when you're frying your onions. So it takes longer time to fry, unlike the red onions. So, but if you love our red onion, please, you can keep to the red onion when you're making your fried rice. So this was me cutting my white onions. But the white onion don't make it crazy when cutting it. And as packing the onion, this is the board I'll be using to cut all the veggies. So I washed all the veggies before cutting them. So on this board, I'll just be removing the part I don't need, the seed. And don't forget to remove the label on your bell peppers. I'll use the other part of my bell pepper to steam my rice, So at this point, I'm cutting my bell pepper, to smaller parts. I had to remove the white part of this green bell pepper. I didn't want it. I want everything looking green. Everything should be green. Yeah, it's fried rice, so everything should be green. Try to arrange the green pepper together, and this green pepper were acting somehow, but we did it. I packed it again, and over to the yellow bell pepper. I'm also going to be using half of this. I'll cut out the seed. We don't need it. Then do the same thing we did for our green bell pepper by cutting it, into tiny portions. You can use your vegetable chopper to do this, but today I felt like using my chopping board to just do everything. I just felt like I needed it, so I just did everything with my hands on the board, and that was it. So once we are done, we'll pack it and go to the next vegetable. Now this is my green beans. I like removing this hard part of the beans, then cut it again to just moderate sizes like this. So when you're making your fried rice, you want to make sure that you've cut all your veggies down before you prep your rice. So this is our onion, our carrots. Our carrots, yeah. We're going to peel the back. love carrots. Yeah, I love adding more carrots in my veggies, like my fried rice, I mean. So cut this, take your time. You can use vegetable chopper too for this carrot. Yeah. So try to keep the sizes of your vegetable at, as the same size if possible, or just try. Like just make sure they are almost at the same sizes. So I'm checking on my turkey wings. Has been boiling for um, let's say 15 minutes at this point. Yeah, you just want the heat to be, a little bit above moderate, or moderate will do too. So just make sure that you don't put too much heat for your meat. This is the chicken gizzard I'll be using instead of livers. Yeah, I was putting that in the oven. Yeah, and here I'm frying my turkey wings. This turkey wings was giving me a lot of joy. It came out like so well. I loved it. You can air fry your turkey wings for a healthier version. So, anyways, it's fine. You can put this in an air fryer. But today I wanted to fry this. Now, in an empty pot, I'll sieve my turkey stock. Yeah, I sieve my turkey stock in here because you don't want the bones, and I didn't want the parsley leaves to go into my food, so I sieve it. Then I added little water. I added water to this pot. Then that will be the water we'll be using to prepare our rice. Now I was washing the rice a little bit, taking out starch, just reducing the starch from this rice. Just to reduce the starch, I washed it. Well, I didn't wash it down. Just wash it, take out a little starch, and transfer it to the pot. The water you're putting here shouldn't be much because we want the rice to absorb the meat stock, flavor. And I added the extra bell pepper that I had left from the other part when I was cutting my veggies. I added them. We cover this for about 7 minutes. Just simmer for 7 to 10 minutes. This is what it will look like. So I'll take some part of my vegetable oil I used to fry my turkey, and I'll place that, add my white onion. The white onion took a lot of time to fry. I could say I used 10 minutes to fry this onion. Then I added the rice. Yeah, I added the parboiled rice, and we want to fry. This is why we call it fried rice. You just keep stir frying, then add your curry powder, fry it. As you're frying it, the rice is having that kind of beautiful flavor, like it's giving it the flavor, the aroma, everything is just releasing it into the air. Adding your thyme. You can also add rosemary. I didn't add rosemary to mine, but some people also add turmeric powder. But I'm not comfortable with turmeric powder, so I didn't add that. You add chicken powder, a little salt, because the rice also, we boiled it in the turkey stock, so you don't want to add too much of salt at this point. You just want to go moderate, so you don't have a salty rice. So I'll just keep stirring this. Yeah. So I added more curry to this. If you're okay with your curry powder, you can stop. But if you want it to look more colorful, just keep adding more curry powder. Yeah. So I added a little more curry powder, but after cooking for some time, the greenness will increase. So just be careful. Here I'm trying to fry my veggies in a different pan. I added little vegetable oil and I went in with small white onions, just few white onions, I'm going to fry it. Like I said, the frying of the white onions takes time, so just be patient with the white onion. So fry it for some time. After frying it, I went in with my veggies, my chicken gizzards. Yeah, and I started frying it. So to this vegetable, I'll be adding some spices too. At this point, I added curry and added curry. I also added thyme and chicken powder a little. So it's optional. If you don't want to, you can skip this part. You can just fry your veggies plain. Then I also added butter. Yeah, after frying it for a while, I added butter. Butter helps to give it a shiny look, and it also adds richness to your rice. So there's this rich taste it gives your rice and deep flavor, So that's why I add the butter. If you enjoyed this video to this point, I'm sure you want to give this a like, share this video, subscribe to my channel so I keep making more of these amazing recipes here. Now I'm just there. You want to increase the heat so the veggies don't soak oil, and you just want it to be crispy and like in between. You don't want it to be so wet, so increase the heat a little at this point when you fry your veggies. I was done frying. I just covered it for some time. Now this is the rice we've been frying and it's perfectly okay. We'll add in our vegetables and we're almost done with this. I actually don't go in with all the veggies at once. I go in with a little part. I keep a little part, so I might just check it and see if I need to add more, then I put everything. But I just keep a little part and see how it goes and before putting everything. Yeah, I added the rest because I was like, okay, I can't still take more. So you want to stir this properly. You can see the rice is doing so well, like. So you want to taste your rice at this point. If you need to add extra seasoning, so you can check it at this point. Then you add a little seasoning. Then after adding the seasoning, you can now, when you're sure that everything is perfect, you can cover the pot. If you enjoyed this video on how we're making this rice, I'm sure you will love to watch the video on how I made jollof rice. Yeah, I'll drop the link in the description button below. All the ingredients I used to make this rice, I'll also be dropping it in the description box below. I added a little shrimp to this. It's optional. It's totally optional, especially if you're allergic to shrimp. So cover this pot for extra 5 to 7 minutes and it's ready. Perfectly okay. This is the best fried rice you could ever ask for. I served this and it was perfect for dinner. So guys, thanks for watching this video. See you in my next video. Bye.